You're on another tail. Remember we talked about what a tail is, a layer cake?
Yeah.
I know it doesn't look like it, but behind you, all of that is covered in wood and everything, but that is another tail. And this is a special tail because this tail has a river coming out from underneath it. So this tail literally has a river coming out. The name of the river is the river that comes from Dan, or Yarden, or the Jordan. This is the headwaters of the Jordan River. Literally, the Jordan River bubbles out from underneath. You see it coming out from under the stone here? And this is considered the headwaters, the site of the beginning of the Jordan River. Okay, a little bit of geology. When it rains in Syria and Lebanon, which is to the north of us, some of that water makes its way into the cracks, okay? Flows along underground through the aquifer. I don't know if you've ever heard of an aquifer, okay? And when the aquifer comes out from underground, you get what? A spring. This is a freshwater spring, one of the more massive freshwater springs in the Middle East. The water from here, by the way, the water comes out from here. Do you know where it ends up in the end? It goes all the way down to
Galilee Sea.
Dead Sea.
Oh, the Dead
Marcus,
Sea.
well done. Dead Sea. Okay? The water flows out of here into the Sea of Galilee, then out of the Sea of Galilee on the other side, and all the way down to the lowest place on earth, which is the Dead Sea. Should we do the Sunday school question? Here's my mom's Sunday school lesson, okay? Why is the Sea of Galilee full of fish and life, and the Dead Sea is the Dead Sea?
No, minerals. No,
No,
access.
it's a Sunday school question. Okay? The Sea of Galilee takes the Jordan River from one side, but shares it on the other side. The Dead Sea takes the Jordan River and doesn't share. And that's why it gets saltier and saltier and saltier until nobody wants to live in the Dead Sea. But what I'm trying to say is the Dead Sea actually has no outlet. And this water, in the end, will make its way down into the Dead Sea. This comes out, the water actually does seep into the ground to the north of us in Jordan and Syria and Lebanon, but it comes out from underground in Israel, which means from a political, how do you say, point of view, the water belongs to who?
Israel.
Israel. That's very important because this is the water, this is the main source of water. This is the main source of water in Israel. This is one of the most important sources of water. And again, there's always been an argument about that. The Syrians once tried to dig underground, get down to that aquifer and kind of divert the water. That was grounds for war. We literally sent tanks and we shot at the tractors. I mean, we said, you do that, we're going to kill you. I mean, you know, basically. You get a little bit of an understanding. But what I would like to do is make one more connection. Because, again, like everything here, it all starts with the Bible. And this is an interesting one because, I mean, just listen to this again. Just feel it. Okay? Feel the water bubbling out. You see the green. Did anybody expect Israel to be like this?
No.
Did anybody expect, I mean, and when the psalmist, the guy who writes the Psalms, okay, walks through this pathway one day, he says this. This is Psalm 1. Okay? Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands on the path of the sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. And his law he meditates day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by rivers of water, that brings fruit in its season, whose leaf shall not wither, and whatever he does will prosper. The ungodly are not so. They're like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor the sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the ways of the righteous, and the ways of the ungodly shall never. Just read that again in your mind as you walk up this path and hear this trail and hear the water bubbling from underneath. And look at these trees that are actually planted on rivers of running water. Some of these trees, by the way, only grow in this area of the country. This is very rare that we have this abundance of water. So some of these trees, literally, we got plane trees and fig trees up here. By the way, these are fig trees. Anybody figured that one out? That one's a fig tree. We call that Genesis fashion. Okay, come on. But together.
What's that?
Stupid tour guide joke number 7. We're okay. They're getting worse. But what I just want you to understand is to visualize some of the things that we see, okay, on the way. But let's go up and around the corner because we're going to talk about something that a lot of ungodly people did up there.